What's up, everybody, and welcome to Mystic's MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so I'm going to do some quantum play. Got my new material and my new ore. Got to sell some stuff and buy this on the market. Looks pretty cool. Changed them up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Kind of made him look a little bit different, so now I want to play on him. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to just organize a few things here. Yeah, we should have enough room. Cal, what's up? Hope my evening is going very well. My jaw still a little sore, but other than that, a lot better. A lot better. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's kind of funny because I got so many people hating on me right now, but nothing's new. I mean, I've dealt with it. So I'm actually kind of happy about it in a sick, demented way. So I was like, okay, cool. Excellent. Gotta love that, you know, the people. What else would I be known for? Not the nicest guy in the world. Oh, wow. Okay. I mainly DPS on this tune. I can troll, but I typically don't. And, yeah, I can do the events too. Nice. Excellent. Bomb. Loving that. Let's get into some foreplay too. Yo, Sylvia's in the house. What's up, Sylvia? How you doing? I'm really loving this look on my tune. I'm so pumped. I was playing the market earlier, and I was like, man, if these things sell, I'll be able to like pimp this dude. And I was like, oh my God, sick, and more sick. Think I'm going to switch out my build though. Do what's best for you, brother. Thank you, Kel. I appreciate that. You know, the thing about it is, it's like, I never said I was leaving Elder Scrolls, but I got tired of people, like, having the expectation to say, oh, well, you know, your previous ESO Daily, this is the game you should be playing. You shouldn't be playing any other game. And I want to play Elder Scrolls. It's just, right now, I'm not happy with it. And I was just like, this just gives me a break. It gives me time down, man. This kind of has a similar look, except a little different. Don't worry. But yeah, I just, you know, and it's my favorite game of all time. I'm not gonna lie. I never said it. Well, it's the most hated for me. I played it longer than most MMOs. So I plan on going back as soon as a couple things get adjusted, if they get adjusted. And PvP was one of them. And that's the one thing, you know. I mean, it's like it's not like by fluke that if I say something, something's going to happen. Virus uploaded to Titan Tower mainframe. God, man, I love Quantum. How are you? I've been good. I had a root canal earlier today. It sucked. How are you been? God, this used to be my main DPS before I left. I had a tank, troller, and a healer, and then this was my DPS. Love scene locking everything. Have you been good, Sylvia? How's the kids? I see you're looking for a shower. You do what's best for you, as I told you. Yeah, and that's the thing. And somebody had said, wow, good way to, you know, take your subs and piss them off at you. And I'm like, my real subs aren't going to be pissed. It's the players that do get pissed that I don't want, you know, whatever, because they're the ones hounding me. But I'm like hated. You know, it's not. It's the funny thing about it is, you know, it's not like I'm actually, you know, the most popular YouTube creator for Elder Scrolls. I mean, I get thousands of views on build videos, which is good. I mean, it's good. It's fine. But I've always been one of those people that's been hated, and you all know that, and that's the best aspect for me. I don't have to pretend to be something, you know. For you guys are why I do it. You guys are why I stuck around as long as I did, and I have, and continue to be a content creator. And I'm happy with what Elder Scrolls turned into. Because in the beginning, it was a struggle for any player thinking outside the box. It was a struggle for anybody to do what the meta players didn't dictate. And I got tired of that. Ooh, the root canal. I'll be at the dentist soon myself, along with the eye doctor. Ugh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't have the pain till last night. I called my dentist. They're like, we can get you in this morning. I'm like, cool. So I think it's just a little cavity. Problem of it is, it was like underneath my enamel starting to wear out or starting to wear down, and it was a cavity, but where it was, it caused an exposure to the root on like the inside of the tooth going up. So they had to drill down and kill my root and get a root canal, and it was like, I was like, fuck. He's immune to CCs. I love zipping through them.
I merely wanted to evaluate if you were worthy to be
nice.
on my team.
Don't know how I'm doing. Oh, pretty good. Doing pretty decent. Yeah, so I want to check out, I think I want to check out Final Fantasy sometime before the end of the year. That's next on my agenda. And then I want to do like a video and kind of classify everything I've done and what MMOs, you know, are accessible to players on what platforms, what I thought, the pros and cons, because I feel like there's pros and cons to every game. You know, I don't feel like one game has, you know, everything a player's looking for, because players are looking for different things. Each player's looking for something different. God, I miss Quantum. Whoa. So, honestly, can't complain, Mystic. I got 3 amazing kids. We celebrated my birthday Sunday, and my son took the money he earned and took his sisters and himself to the store with me on Saturday to go get gifts. Awesome! See, man, that's good kids, man. That is good kids. Keep me posted on Final Fantasy. I was a big Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, Final Fantasy. I honestly, Spartacus and Mustang let me know about it not being on Xbox 14, 11 is. And Spartacus was like, he had all this information on that, and he like filled me in on it. And I was like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah, and that's what I like. Like somebody, you know, who gives me the info. Because it's hard for me to keep up on what platforms have what. So...
I had family issues.
We just fucking lit his ass up. Woo! Woo! He bit it. Take the blue ring over the green.
Titans?
I have a dentist and eye doctor appointment coming up. Yeah, this is age, right?
Going haywire. I need eyes on the ground out there, ASAP. You heard the man. Titans together.
Okay. See how we did? 1.7. I was keeping up with the other dude. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought it'd be a little bit more rustier. You know, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. You know, the thing about it is, and this is the thing, I always want to go back to something because of my community. So it's to me, it was like I had to make a choice. I had to make like this choice. How am I going to get rid of, you know, players who have this kind of unrealistic expectation and whatever? Because I'll give you a heads up, like there will be content creators leaving within probably a year or so. But honestly, it's like things happen. That's just my point. Is like, you know, players want to try something new. They want to get in on the ground level if something new comes out. And if they see potential, especially if they're content creators, they'll take advantage of that opportunity, especially if it's going to be something that's big. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see, you know, what happens. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy I got to experience this, you know, and regardless of whatever happens, I'm more than happy that I got to meet the people I met and got to interact with the community. You know, I might not have been the most popular and I might not ever, you know, whatever, but I had the best experience out of it. And for me personally, I couldn't have asked for better. I couldn't have asked for such a great experience. So if people think I look at things as a negative, that's not the case. I got nothing but positive things out of it. And people might hate me for what I did for Elder Scrolls, but at the end of the day, they will remember me. Many will. And, you know, so maybe it's bittersweet for most people, but I think it's funny. So I'm starting to embrace the mid-30s and not live out as much. I'm 42. I'm getting old. I got my grays. I got my salt and pepper look. Salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. Perfect.
I'm sending in members of Task Force X to assist you. I don't want to hear
Let's
any
go.
complaints. You will cooperate with them. There you are. Did you hear that voice? That was Hades.
You want to get in this middle of this?
While you were dawdling, we must have diverted your path deep into Tartarus. I, however, was able to stay on Ares' heels.
It's going to be hard because I can't quantum.
Grounds not far from his uncle's throne room. You are in the labyrinth, created by Daedalus to house the Minotaur. Be prepared for any number of traps and devices. If you survive the maze, you may.
Whew. I'm going to take that necklace. I need some upgraded pieces. Which way, boys and girls? You gotta spread out a little bit on these dudes. Actually, I don't think any of these will be upgrades for me. Now that I look at it. I still won't do content creator thing. Whatever you decide to come back to ESO on Xbox, you have a guild to come to. Thank you. I appreciate that. That healer's doing such a good job. You're 35? That's not too, you know, too bad. 7 years younger than I am. I'm jelly. If I could go back, Okay, we can't kill these things. You have to stack them. You want to bring them over. Tank should be pulling. Okay. Now once you get these blocks, you want to fill the, you want to put them over on the gas pools. Pull them in, pull them in. Stop attacking. Come on. Hit it. It's not a bad mechanic, especially if you got higher levels. We need one more. Bring its ass over here. Now we gotta hit that switch. Now we can kill the rest. Nah, going back, we learn from the past, embrace the future. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, I think I do need the shoulder style.
But now you must face the true beast that this labyrinth was created for.
Diddy, what's up, brother? I'm on my quantum today, brother. I miss him. Jeez, I miss him. You used to be able to clip so much cleaner, though, with Quantum. I feel like they did definitely mess with clipping a little bit. Okay, now there's going to be a barrel up here. You're going to grab it. When you grab it, it's going to give you an indicator to go fill it out, and then you got to protect the barrel. Once the barrel gives it, then someone picks it up, puts it on one of the flame piles. We got one more, I think. Healer's doing such a good job. Okay. No, yeah, we don't have to do that. That's right. Got the other ones. Okay. Gotta watch out for the curses. Oh shit! There we go. Not that good, but we had a carry. I am a little low. All right, just wanted to stop in and say hi. Got to get my kiddos to bed. Mystic, hit me up on Facebook. Need to catch up. Definitely. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it, Sylvia. Thank you so much. So, got some tokens. That's always a good thing. I don't think this is going to be really any better. No. I should have known better, but I should need the style. Yeah. So that was a good call. Kel, I subscribe to your channel. Definitely. Kel is pushing out some really good stuff. I'm so happy with my community members because that's what I want. I want community. I want our community to be about sharing the love, enjoying each other's content. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted from the beginning. Like, I've always pushed out, like, people, you know, if people were kind and people had, you know, good shit, that's what I wanted to be about. But I didn't want, like, toxic and shit. People say I'm toxic, but I'm like, as much of a dick as I am, and I'm a dick, you know, I'm not going to lie about it. But, you know, I do share the love. You know what I'm saying? And I do. And that's the biggest thing. That's what I wanted for a community. You know, everybody to be able to go somewhere and talk together and, you know, have these conversations about MMOs. Because at the end of the day, I felt like that's what we all liked. That's what we all enjoy. And Elder Scrolls definitely brought many of us together. But I don't feel like that's... yeah. I think, yeah, Sylvia is... Everybody... There's anybody who plays ESO, please go check out Cal. I mean, Kel's been coming out with some really good stuff. I love the highlight videos. I like the build videos. Definitely, Cal. And streaming now. Man, I'm so happy for you, brother. And that's... And why can't it be like that, you know? Oh, anytime. You know, why can't we all, like, share, you know, share love and shit? And, you know, be about that. I don't think that's a bad thing. You know, people want to say I'm toxic and people want to say shit, but really, do they know me? I don't think so. And do I give a shit? Pff, fuck no, I don't. Hell no, I don't. Hell no, I don't. At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care what they think of me. You know? Because the people who are in my lives are in my lives. Okay, we have one troller. We'll try to keep to the deeps. I didn't get to save anyway, so it's kind of a... We have a 243, so it'll be a little whatever. I don't know if we have tanks, but whatever.
Nice work locating the base. The fearsome five are already inside. You play along and get revenge on Deathstroke and his mold. We will be looting the Hive armory and stealing the bounty for the contract. Simon says it's payday.
Lost somebody. I might have to go troll after all. You do a lot for the community, and you're not afraid to call a spade, put up with bullshit. Oh, Sylvia, thank you. Thank you so much, Sylvia. It's refreshing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank all of you. Thank you. You know, and that's it. That's all it is. It's just me being who I am. You know, and I've gotten to play with so many people. And that's the thing. It's like the people who really watch me, they do get to see me, like the real me and everything and what I do. And at the end of the day, that's all I'm going to do. I never claimed to be anything more, and I didn't want to be like I knew I was like a harder dick when I was younger, and I wanted to be something more. Thank you so much.
Don't hurt him. That's Jericho in there.
You know, and Kel, thank you for the honesty and the thank all of you. You guys are the best, honestly. You know, I mean, I couldn't have asked for better friends, and that's the deal. I consider my real subs who come in here, and I get to play with so many people. It's not just the ones who keep coming by and whatever. It's the ones I actually get to, you know, thank you. It's the ones I get to interact with, that for in-game, out-of-game, through the channel, whatever, and you build relationships with that, right? And that's what's cool. And like I said, I mean, that video, over 200 live views, someone's like, oh, that ain't shit. And I'm like, 200 live views. I mean, hey, It's not shabby either. And I was like, but I got so much hate on it. And I was like, people were like, oh, you told your to F off. I'm like, no. I said, if that's all they expect or all they want to watch me do, what I wanted to do was teach people. And the fundamentals I taught carry over to other games. That's what I wanted. And if to the real people who were watching me and understood that, that's what was important to me. Not the Elder Scrolls content. Oh my God, Cal. You guys are killing me today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. But you guys were the ones that was such an honor. Mystic is a true creator and does call a spade of a spade. Hell, me and him almost didn't become friends. Right. Because at first everybody thought I was just this asshole, but then when people got to play with me, like I would walk through people, and it's awesome. Like it's awesome. Some of the things that I've gotten to do in the last 2 years with you guys has been the best. And I, hands down, no matter what game I go to, I will always enjoy coming back and still playing Elder Scrolls, even if I never go back full time, which I want to. If I still pop my head in, I got to build a relationship with my real viewers, and they got to learn something so awesome in the process that they get to take that with them no matter what game they go to. What I handed my viewers and my community members, they'll be able to take a look at a game and start breaking things down in a way they never thought possible. And that's what meant something to me. When a player can do that, that is something you learn in life. It's like a life lesson type thing. And that's what I wanted to be about. And I was so happy with it. It wasn't easy. It was never easy. Because I had my back against the wall from the get. And you know, and to my boy Zai, I'm so happy that he got above all of it. And he made something more of himself, and I'm so happy for him every day, because he was the one I was so impressed with, because he was fighting the good fight, and I love that. He's a part of the reason why I am on ESO and helped educate. Damn right, awesome, and see, and it's paying off, and that's my point, man. Like, you get to grow. Like, there are good players out there, but there's players who are coming in or didn't know better, and that's what I wanted to be about. I'm just a calmer version of Mystic. Everybody's a calmer version of me. Because, oh my God, it was so bad at one time for me. I mean, I was really bad. Oh, look at that hit. Oh, they didn't like it. Hell yeah. Oh, purple weapon box. Slick. Oh, nice. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrades for Mystic, I wish these debuffs would be a little better. I was thinking about going troll just to debuff, but I'm just having a lot of fun. I usually do play a lot of support role in the game. That 243 is pounding, though. You can tell. I still need to get the water class done. So my atomic's almost done, which I'm really liking atomic. The build is slightly different, though, the way everything works with atomic. But it's cool for DPS and tank. The tanking is definitely kind of an interesting take on it. But it's one thing I really like about this game. Okay, then I'm the female calmer version of Mystic. You know, the funny thing about it was, like, when I first used to play MMOs in my younger days, people literally think that I was a female because my name was Mystic. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm Mystic Raven, not Mystic, but people just call me Mystic for short. And because of my voice. And I'm like, what are you saying? I sound like a girl? And they're like, no, we're just saying you don't have a very masculine voice. I'm like, and then Gooch said something the other day. I'm like, hey, man, let's not talk about how high-pitched my voice is.
Watch your step.
Now, this is going to be over soon, this event. And then they're going to have Atlantis come out. And that's what I want to stick around for. I want to stick around for the Atlantis DLC, which is coming out in a few weeks. Because I want to check it out. And I'll probably be leaving shortly after that for take a little break. And that's what I do with this game. I usually will build up my stuff. Try to get as much done. I want to get my tier 9 on at least 2 of my tunes. Get my other tunes up to about tier 8. And build up a few. This way, you know, I can leave maybe for 2 or 3 months, not miss it, and I can come back and then play other content. I like this game for this reason. You can take month break, a couple month break at a time. You're not really missing anything, depending on how many tunes you have. So that's what a lot of people do. It's kind of nice, and then you get to play other games. I got a new nickname. Thank you so much for the donations, guys, and just for being my friends. You never feel obligated to donate, but your guys. What I tell people, what I got mad about, wasn't about anything with money or nothing like that. I just felt like I had some loyal people, like. I always chalked up like I don't have the biggest sub, but I have loyal content viewers, and I realized like, well, how? I guess they just like me because of Elder Scrolls, and it kind of puts you in a perspective. And I'm like, but not all my viewers are like that. I have viewers who actually, enjoy what I'm trying to teach them, and we get to communicate, and we get to talk, and we get to do all these really cool things on the channel. So that's what I was kind of like concerned about. And I was like, man, I don't want it to be something that you feel forced into. And I felt like that's what happened with a couple of content creators, right? I feel like certain content creators got, they got to a point where they feel like they couldn't do anything else but Elder Scrolls. And I was like, oh man, that's depressing. Holy shit. And I was like, I love my Elder Scroll viewers, but there's got to be a couple people out there that want to check out other stuff if it comes out, if they're console or a PC, what games are available on what platforms, is it hard to get into a new game if you were interested? I'm like, what about those viewers? What about those people? And that's what I wanted to kind of expand upon while I was taking this break. Boy, these 240s, man, are wrecking. They're wrecking. Nah, man, I came for Elder Scrolls, sure, but I watch because you do give people their dues when you can. You do try to educate the community and you've opened my eyes to other games. Thank you, Cal. That's all I wanted, and that's it. That's all. I don't want people to follow my lead, or I want people to see exactly. It's exactly that. Open the eyes and see what appeals to you. If you're going to play a game, play it to why you want to play it. I think it's good you're taking your channel in the direction it's going. Thank you, Cal. Thank you. And that's the thing. I want players, no matter what game you get into, regardless of the product, right? Why are you playing that game, and why do you enjoy it? That's what I want to try to, and I want to try to teach people there are commonalities between MMOs. What are the commonalities? Where do you see these commonalities at? Especially with the math and the numbers, even if it's a fixed variable. You know, that's what I wanted to point out. It's like, that's what I was passionate about. And I was like, if you enjoy it, then who's to tell you different? And is this a product that is up your alley, or isn't it? And everybody's different in that aspect. Like, I love playing Sorc tanks. Some players might not like sorcerer tanks, but that doesn't mean you can't play with them. You know, some people were ostracizing players for trying something different. And until you give them the opportunity or the chance, how will you ever know? And that's the same thing with games, man. Unless you get to see it. Like, the way I look at it is like this. I'm playing it so you don't have to pay for it, right? Think about it in that way. If I'm playing it and you get to watch me play it, isn't it saving your time and your money up front? Isn't it saving something like you might have been interested in it, but you wasn't quite sure whether it was going to be a game that you would have liked? So wouldn't you want to watch a content creator you are familiar with, give their honest opinion, watch them, and then decide for yourself based on that whether or not it's a game for you? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want that, you know, advantage? I mean, I think that's what I thought. That's when I took this break. I thought that would be really cool, and my community members would more than likely enjoy that type of content. And unfortunately, it wasn't the case, and a lot of people got mad at me, and I was just like, why? Because I'm not agreeing with something? It was crazy.
Find something to plug those volcanoes.
I think that's another reason why I used to play so many classes in Elder Scrolls, because I realized something too. Like, I wanted to play every healer, and the main reason I wanted to play every healer was everybody stacked here in expert mode. You don't do this, because if this all turns to lava, it can get bad. No, I'm still here and support you, friend. Thank you so much. I mean, and that's the thing. That's all I wanted, is not people to jump on whatever. Just, you know, take it with a grain of salt. You know, take a look at something and keep an open mind, and maybe, like I said, it may not work for you. Still excited for BDO. I'm going to be all over that combat. The combat is badass. Like, the only thing that made me upset about it was the end grind. Like, when you start getting higher, the grinding starts getting a little whatever. And the accessibility of PvP. But if you get a good guild, and you get right from the rip, and you guys are organized, and you guys start recruiting, and you're active, the game is badass. The combat is sick as fuck, actually. It's the best combat ever. It's like Street Fighter meets a fucking MMO. It's fuck, and the graphics are really good. Open world. It's amazing. Crafting's a little meh because it's like you can craft and there are some viable crafting, but end gear crafting, no. Dungeons, no. There's no dungeons, no viable crafting as far as like gear wise. It's pretty much you can craft gear up to a point, but alchemy and other life stuff is kind of important. But the PvP, phenomenal. The PvP in the game is fucking amazing. Have a good night, Sylvia. Thank you. Super sup. I'm a big fan. I always want to play with me. Oh, what game? Rebel? What game do you play? You play Elder Scrolls? You play DC? Knight, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, definitely. If you guys are watching and you're an Elder Scrolls player, you better go check out Kel. I'm telling you. Kel's got some pretty good shit coming out. And I think with some of these changes, Kel, it'll be nice to see some of the adaptations to your PvP builds. I'm looking forward to seeing some of that. Especially because you play Magic classes. So I'm looking really forward to a lot of your content coming up. Yo, get the balls, man. Get the rocks. DCUO? Oh, no way! Okay, you pay PS4 or PC? Because if you do, I'll play with you sometime. For sure, for sure. I'm playing, so yeah, I play with a couple players. I haven't been doing too much PvP lately since I've been back. And I was thinking about maybe getting into it and explaining, yeah, the PvP can be fun, we know that, you know, but I just want competitive play, and if they'd add one or two things, PvP in this game would have a resurgence. Because the counter mechanics are here and it's fun, but it's missing a few things, and that's the hard part. It's not a lot. It's the easiest fix out of like PvP for an MMO would be this game. You play hero, villain, PS4? Okay, we play together because I'm on PC. We'd be playing together. You have a hero, a villain. I'll take the back.
It's over, Terra. Give up. You need help.
You need
There's
help.
dishonor in it. Let the Titans help you. Over? This
She's crazy.
isn't.
She's crazy.
This doesn't end until I see you, Slade, and all the Titans in hell. No. Stop.
She's nuts. You play hero or villain? Real? Because I definitely will play with you. I got a hero and I have villains. I'm trying to level up my heroes though. They're pretty low level. Hero? Okay. If you're going to be on tomorrow, I'll be on. So day or afternoon, you let me know and I'll get on my hero. Sorry, Cal, was meant for real, but got clarification. All right, peace. Thank you, Sylvia. You have a good night. Thank you so much for that donation again. I appreciate it. And definitely hit me up on Facebook sometime. You're one of the only people that have me on Facebook. There's only like 3 of you guys that have me on Facebook. Like 3 people from the Elder Scrolls community. So there's a reason Sylvia's been on my Facebook. Though it's a long story. It's a small world, we'll say that. I changed my powers from Quantum to Rage. Rage is awesome. I love Rage. I love Rage. Yeah, if you're going to be on tomorrow during the day or afternoon, Rio, you get on my stream. I'll play with you. Just let me know, afternoon or day, because I'll play with you. I'll play with you tomorrow for sure. I'm definitely in. Okay, let's check it out. Check it out. It's a small upgrade. That's a big upgrade. We're using the blasters. Oh, yeah. Hook daddy up. Got that 131. Afternoon? Okay. Yeah, I should be on about 7 o'clock Eastern. Somewhere around there. Between 7 or 8 o'clock is when I typically get on. Because my daughter works, and then I have to take her to work and stuff. So, like right now, she's working. I got to pick her up in like 45 minutes. So, tomorrow, I'll be on around between 7 and 8 o'clock. I just need a full might loadout. Okay. All right. Well, if you're working on something, that's perfect. I'm working on 2 heroes. They're pretty low CR. That sounds like a plan to me. I'm in. So I'm still working on a couple of things. I got a healer and I got a DPS / tank. So, but since you're Rage, I'll probably pick up my electric. So at least if we need a healer, we'll have it. So that's what I'm trying to do with my electric tune is go heals. All right. So we need a couple of mods for the weapons, the back, the weapons and back and feet. Weapons, back, and feet. So once again, once we have our layer system, we want to go to our dispensary. Okay, we're going to take weapons, back, and feet. Okay. Now, once we open this, keep in mind we have 2 different DPS loadouts. So we'll take a look at the blast, replenish, are the 2 better options. You don't need the shield unless you're going tank or melee DPS is when this what becomes kind of nice. Restorative has heals on it. That's more for healing. And power is usually used for trollers. But what I like to do is either go with this or this. I have a lot of AoEs. So what I like to do is keep my power up on my builds. That's completely up to you. Because depending on the troller, I can't always guarantee on a troller. And that just helps just a little bit. Okay. Now, I always go with Berserker if I'm running multiple builds instead of a specific. This way I don't have to have multiple pieces. Because remember, I have 2 different loadouts, once again. If you have 1 loadout, then that's a whole different story. Then I usually do explosive block. So it pushes them back, knocks them off of me. Just a little better way to do it. Have a good night, Mystic. Gotta bounce. Thanks again for all you do, brother. Thank you, Kel. Thank you, brother. And once again, guys, go check out Kel ESO. I promise you guys, if you are an ESO fan, you will love the content he's pushing out lately. And I'm telling you, with the upcoming DLC, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to his and Mars adaptations. Really good content creators. And also check out A-Bomb. A-Bomb's bringing back the Stamplar. And it's going to be full effect. So Dove the Angry and A-Bomb are 2 content creators that will be the content creators to watch for Stamplar play. I guarantee you, between those two, you will not be disappointed. Because those two lived and died by Stamplar play. And with all the nice juicy shit that Stamplar's getting, woof. Woof. Okay. Actually, I think I have enough for the upgrade for my tiki. So I'm going to grab a cookie too. Okay. Now I gotta find my bucket. There it is. Bummer. Bummer. Okay. So currency, we're gonna get more marks. 44. We're gonna queue up some more. So we got the reborn, so we need the machine. We need our 4-man. Events are really good for that. Blackest Day. It looks like we unlocked Blackest Day finally. Nice. Okay. Paradox Wave. Paradox. I only need one piece out of Paradox. I need one style piece and I'll be able to unlock it on like 3 or 4 tunes. So I'm hoping it goes through. I already did it on 2 of my tunes. I did it on my Troller and my Healer already this week. Got to keep water. Keep hydrated. I love this. I'll tell you what. Coming back, there's a couple things, but when I was playing the market and being able to get this temporal material along with the temporal ore, I really enjoy it. I was thinking about changing up the mask. The machine's up. Might not get into the wave anyways. Yep. Going into the time machine, or the machine. It's all good. Okay, we have it saved, so if I have to switch to a troller, I will. Okay, so it looks like we don't have a troller. So I'm going to be switching. Now, my troller does look different because I'm running mechanized. Jack, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing good. So I got the mechanized even on this tune, which was really flipping cool. So not only did I get the temporal, but I got mechanized. Just wanted to say that Rosa Parks is such an inspirational person. Well, that's good. And I got the Doom Door.
Villainy and extermination will reign supreme.
I've heard some over-the-top evil monologues in my day, but that takes the cake. Titans, kick his ass!
Kick his ass! I mainly don't play Troller on this, but That's why you typically want a tank. Which is your favorite material? Or I don't know. I can see why Phoenix is really popular. Phoenix is really good, but to be honest with you, the Atomic looks really badass as well. Gonna shield. There's a lot of good ones out there. I think Lightning's really good too. But Atomic, the way it moves is pretty cool. The flow of it, and Phoenix has this like shimmering effect inside of it, and so I haven't checked out the fire one yet. So. What I wish they would do, now I will say this, I wish you could take and line the secondary colors or the secondary parts of your armor with the material instead of turning just like one part of the whole thing into that material. So basically I could put two different materials together on your pants. I think that would be cool. What about Time Torn? I haven't got to check it out yet because I haven't gotten it. It is a pretty rare one, and you can't preview them, so I haven't looked it up yet. Block. Call down the balls. That's what happens in pugs. Everybody's dying and no one wants to come back in. That's it. Nope. That's it. I'm dead. It's like, this is why you need tanks, man. This is why you need tanks. You try to pug and you don't get tanks, man. But it is a pug, so you can't expect can't expect miracles to happen. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 2 people. I think the guy's from Portugal, Brazil. Down by Brazil because it's Portuguese he's speaking. Level 20 scaled up. That's a little scary. I'll stay. Like the dude's hands. What? If you're going to be melee, please, God, get a shield. They're not using shields, I can tell you that. They're trying to get in melee range and not using a shield. That'll kill you. It'll kill you. Not gonna lie to you. I'm debuffing the medic with the health too, because you don't want the medics healing themselves. Then you'll see me use temporal distortion to freeze them up. Anytime he gets close, we're going to use Quantum. Want to keep that distance. Keep the two main debuffs on him. You don't have to do the healing one. But you definitely want to get his damage output down and his resistance. You can put it on there, but he doesn't really heal. Okay. We're going to put the shields up. We're going to teleport away from him. My alarm let me know I got like 15 minutes to get this done.
Donna, you're a survivor. Don't let him win.
Once again, keep those debuffs. If you're going to play as a troller, you really want to debuff. Especially when you start getting artifacts, because there are certain artifacts that will benefit your debuffs. Got to get out of this. Okay, I want to get, once again, don't get on top of those. Yo, Mars, what's up? Speaking of, dude, I just gave you a plug right about 15 minutes ago. I was like, check out Kel and Mars Gaming, especially with these upcoming changes. So I just gave you a plug. Glad you're stopping in, brother. How you doing today? I had a root canal earlier, Mars. It sucked. Hope you're doing better than I am today. Trying to get this Pug raid in. New events coming out in, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks for Atlantis. And I think it's because, you know, Aquaman's getting ready to release. So obviously it's something in. I'm looking forward to checking out the new content. Oh, block it. I'm colorblind red. I only see the flash, so. Guys, definitely, if you're going to play Troller, get those debuffs down. Your team will thank you for it. You got to keep whatever. And end game, you're going to run 2. You should be running 2. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm good. Everything was pretty chill. Nice. I ruffled a bunch of feathers yesterday, Mars, for that video. But I was telling the person who was like being all whatever, I was like, listen, man. She's like, oh, you told your viewers to F off. I'm like, those aren't the ones I'm really pointing at. Sounds absolutely painful. I'm sorry to hear it. Oh, thanks, brother. Yeah, I wasn't anticipating a root canal. I thought I had a little cavity. I'm getting older, so my enamel's kind of, you know, it's getting to that stage as I'm getting older. So I thought I just had a small cavity. Well, here, the cavity was on the inside and got to the roots, so they had to do a root canal. I just thought I was going in for a filling, but nope. It was a root canal for sure, for sure. It's like woofy, woofy, woofy. But, yeah, a lot of people, I had over 200 live views, around 200, oh, not over, around 200 live viewers throughout that stream. And a lot of people got pissed. But we weeded out a few of them. Because I was just like, I don't want, I understand, like, I started, when I started this, it started as the Elder Scrolls stuff. But, like I was telling somebody, I'm like, if I'm just covering content, wouldn't you want to see if you like that game? That's the question. I don't expect anybody to play the game, but it saves you time and saves you money if you're thinking about getting something and you get to see somebody play it and you know, live and say, hey, is this something I could be interested in? What are all these classes? How do they play? What do they look like? And I thought that was kind of a cool idea since I'm taking a break from Elder Scrolls. But then, of course, people, whatever. And I was like, listen, if you think what I taught you guys goes beyond Elder Scrolls. I taught core elements. I know I was there. Everyone is kind of all over the place with the upcoming changes. Yeah. But that's where I was bragging you up, because I was like, I said, you and Kel, in my opinion, from your guys' videos and what you guys done, I think you guys will be the ones making the adaptations. So I was, and of course I plugged Dove and A-Bomb too for Stamplar play. So I said, you know, you want to watch these guys because, you know, these guys will have the adjustments with some of these upcoming changes. I give you about a week or two, and then you'll have all these adjustments. Hell, you're making the adjustments already. You were talking about making these adjustments. So I think you're well ahead of the game. And that's another thing. I was like, you know, I want community members where we can share the love and we can be, you know, whatever. I'm tired. I don't want like people just following me because they think, oh, he's an Elder Scrolls person. Well, I'm not the most liked Elder Scrolls content creator anyways. Never was. The meta players hate me. They hate me. But guess how many of them do what I do now? How many of them have Nightblade healer builds? How many of them have? Can we ask? I'm just glad I only play Stamp class except MagDK. MagDK will always be the dark horse. Absolutely. But that's the thing. So I think between you and Kel, and that's why I gave your plug. Between you and Kel, I think a lot of players who like those two different aspects between Magicka and Stamina will have the adaptation, especially on console. Trying to target that. There it is. Yo, Sylvia, welcome back. That was quick. Mars just stopped in. I was just telling Mars I gave him a plug a few minutes ago. Oh shit. DPS need to get on that medic. Kill the medic. A-bomb is all around pretty good with Mag. Wouldn't want to fight him head on. Yeah, Dove the Angry needs a nerf. Dove is really, really solid. I hate to be on his shit list. Yeah, I literally gave those guys feeds, plugs too. Because A-bomb's bringing back out the, he's bringing the Stamplar back out, and so is Dove. So between those guys, bringing them out, man. Yeah, I think a lot of players are going to be pretty happy. See, now this is another reason I like you guys, my community, because you guys get to talk and just bullshit and chat. I love that. This is why I like my channel. That's why I said if you. People don't even know. They don't even realize how much just we bullshit about other games, what's going on. Even in Elder Scrolls, even if I'm playing other games, people don't even know. That's why I'm like, man, people miss out. They miss out. They miss out on some really good conversation. Content creators coming in, just plugging in, bopping in. I'm telling you, man, people miss out every day. Trying to get those balls. Did I get them? Yes, I did. See, there's balls in this game too. Of course, you can't smack them. You roll the balls. You roll through the balls. How hard is it to kill the healer? And I just messed up. I just went right through my own balls. Focus the fucking medic. I'm debuffing the fucker. How are you guys missing it? Kill the medics! They're hitting the fucking wrong targets. The medics! God, how many times do I gotta say it? Kill the medics. Kill the medics. God. They're all just sitting here. Oh my God. We got people AFK. Yeah. Mars is definitely a content creator. Oh my god. Focus. That's where I wish I was still deeps. I gotta... One dude's like, fuck it, I'm out of here. God dang it. Jeez, thanks. I hope I have something that interests you. I like your channel, Mars. So I give you plugs, man. This isn't going to go anywhere. This might not get done. It's not gonna happen. This isn't happening. Just kill me so I can get out of here. I don't want to live. I want to die. Yep, kill me. Nope. I'm out. No way I'm going to be able to get this done. Alright. So, prime example. People who don't listen. You can still chat. And sometimes people will not listen. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I do want to thank everybody, man. Thank you, Sylvia. And once again, Mars is here. If you are a stand player, I do recommend you guys go and check out Mars, man. He's really cool. He's a cool guy. He's got really good content. And especially when DK, man. Play damn good DK. So please go check the brother out. But, you know, once again, I don't expect anybody to play all the games that I'm testing. Take it in this way. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm playing these games that you get to see without having to make the investment. You know, it allows you to see up front what a game's about. Yes, I've been playing Stamsork exclusively right now. Oh, there you go. He's on a Stamsork, so there's another good reason. I finished a dot build, and I have a sword and board dual wield build for PvP right after. I'm willing to learn and check out other classes. Sorks are just my preferred. There you go, Sylvia. He just said he's playing it exclusively. See? I wouldn't lead you wrong. All good content creators come into my channel. See? I'm telling you. We all talk. We get to conversate. It's awesome. I love it. It's like a hub. Love it. People miss out on these opportunities. But yeah, definitely, man. I want to thank everybody today. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, Cal, for the donations. Thank you, Mars, for stopping in. At the end of the day, I want you guys to do what makes you happy in life. And just remember that when I'm teaching you something, it applies more than just one aspect of a product. I'm teaching you guys elements of fundamentals of MMOs. And what I did yesterday and how I went about it, it was to weed out the weak-minded, right? Zionode's in the house. Speaking of one of the good content creators, my boy Zai's in the house. Zai, I hope you're doing good, brother. I hope you're doing good. You guys, I know everybody watching is a watcher of Zionode. If not, you better be going to Twitch. You better be hitting sub. You better be supporting this brother. It's my European brother all day. He always fights the good fight. I love you, Zai. Love you. Love you, brother. So, and at the end of the day, I love Elder Scrolls. I love Elder Scrolls. Elder's not a legend, but thank you. Dude, you've come up a long way, man. In my book, you a legend. Give yourself the credit. Give yourself a pat on the back. And please, everybody, go check out Zionode. You know, and that's what it's about. At the end of the day, I want positive players in any product, right? There's no game that's perfect, right? It goes through ups and downs. And what I'm offering you here is fundamentals from an MMO, right? Because MMO fundamentals go from one game to another. So we have diminishing returns. We have diminishing returns in ESO, right? But is it limited to ESO? No, because all class-based games have a diminishing value. And in DCUO, we see this in the stat point allegation. It's the AA system. And this is where you see these type of things. So what I'm teaching you, right, doesn't just apply to one aspect of a game. It goes further. And that's what I'm trying to relate to players. What I'm teaching you guys, right, will carry with you in so many different ways. And that's what I'm about. It's not about being the best at anything, and I don't want to be the best at anything. Oh, I won't be able to do this raid. Damn it. You know, it's not about being the best anymore. I'm not trying to chase anything. What I'm trying to do is just offer a hand. And if I get to try something and play something that you might have been interested in but didn't want to invest time or effort because you didn't know if you'd like it, that saves you time. That saves you money. And time is money. And that's what I'm about. And I love, like, Zai's in here, Mars is in here, Kel, Sylvia, you all are in here. That's what makes this the best experience for me. At the end of the day, I got to connect with really great people, man. I love that, man. I love the simple fact that I'm a dick. I am a big dick. But I mean well. And I love that, you know, that people understand me. There are people who understand me. Speaking of, there's my daughter. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, Mystic Raven, Mystics MMOs. You all have a nice day.